Hey everybody!
Welcome back to
Women Carry Knives.
with guest star
Star? That's right, I'm the guest star. You can call me
the Death Star.
the
What?
Death Star. I'm gonna therapeutically edge stuff.
Welcome back, you guys. Good to see you, even though I can't. Today on the table, we are going to be taking a look at the Civivi Incite. Now, this was a birthday gift from somebody special. It's we won't talk about that right now. And it is, you know, I saw this knife and I just fell in love with it. Not only is it gorgeous, it's functional. The tip on this, I mean, just everything. Just look at it. Let's just take a moment to really appreciate this knife.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Dude.
That video will get banned. All right, you guys, you have got this gorgeous Damascus blade. Let's see if I can even get it.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh yeah.
Now, so you've got a gorgeous Damascus drop point blade with a flat grind, and it's acid etched, okay? This is acid etched. The handle, this is what I really fell in love. Why don't you sit down there, Mr. Therapeutic Edge? This handle is a shredded carbon fiber, shredded copper foil in a clear resin. But, oh my gosh, just look at that. It is just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh.
No, they really killed it with that knife.
They really did. You do have a small choil here in your blade. So okay, now this is a large blade. So we're just going to go right off the bat. It is a large blade. It feels super good in hand. I'm not going to knock it. The pocket clip is not a issue with me, but the pocket, because my hand doesn't even reach the pocket clip really. I only reach the bottom of it. But it feels just so, so good in hand.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. No, they do a good job with their pocket clips. I love the flush screws. Mm-hmm. Right? It's basically out of the way. God, that's pretty. I mean, that's really
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah. That's
Don't I
just
have
beautiful.
good taste?
You really do.
I do.
In everything except husbands, apparently.
Okay, we've got we've got some light jimping on the spine here, and unfortunately for my lefties out there, this is a tip-up right hand carry only. Sorry, lefties. You know I love you guys. I try to find the left-handers, but you can't always find them. This knife is surprisingly light. Let's do some specs on here. On this knife, you have about 3 3.25 inch blade. Now your cutting edge is going to be about 3 3.75 inch blade with a 3.25 inch cutting edge. Your handle, and let's do this as closed. Your handle is going to be about 4.75 inches in length, which will make your overall almost just shy of 8.5 inches. So is this a large knife? Yes. If we want to compare that to the Rat, why is this knife so messy? It gets used an awful lot. Okay, so we're going to compare that to the Rat. Again, I've always said the Rat is a large knife, so the Incite is a large knife. Now, I do have a few large knives, yes, and that's okay. Some of them I like, some of them some of them I don't. Okay, compared to the Bug Out, we're looking at about just a hair over an inch bigger. So you're going to be talking, I would say, for my size hands, a Bug Out I would consider a medium-sized knife. Okay, so the Rat, as I've always said, would be considered a large size knife, so I would consider this a large size knife. Now, even though this is considered a drop point blade, I love that almost spear tip to it. It is so pointy, so stabby. This has been, and just so thin. I mean, it just comes to such a super thin edge. This has been, just as my husband would say, a spectacular or superb knife. As I said before, the feel in hand is just awesome. Now, I can, being that I have smaller hands, I can hold it way back. I don't even have to be up against the flipper tab here. I can have my finger in here and be holding it way back. But if I chose to, I could actually, and I didn't check with Therapeutic Edge, but I can actually get up here and then get on the jimping. I mean, this knife for me is going to have, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to use it, being that it gives me the option of where I'm going to hold it. And I do really like that factor. Again, it does have kind of your own little choil up here, your finger cut out here, and I'm not usually a fan of the finger placement. However, on a larger size knife, it is not so bad to me because it really allows me to get a good grip and get my hand on there in full. Now, I do like the fact that there is some jimping, and I probably should open that. You do have some jimping here on your liner lock. If I didn't mention that, it is a liner lock. And you do have hollowed out, that you're never going to see that, stainless steel spacers. Yeah, I don't think we can see that there. Which does make this knife a lot lighter. So when I first saw this knife, I thought, holy cow, that thing is going to be heavy. It's really not. So it is only 4.37 ounces, which actually kind of blew me away because I thought it was going to be a lot heavier than that. It might also have something to do that it's shredded carbon fiber and shredded copper foil and only in a resin, which is going to make your handles a lot lighter. The fact that your liners are not full, they are stamped out, is also going to make your knife lighter. I'm actually able to get this one in my pocket. However, it has to sit sideways, but it's comfortable. I am actually really, really liking it. You're looking at, now width-wise, if we're looking at the bug out, let's turn it over this way. You know, you're talking, this is a really thin knife. It's a thin handle. But the, the Incite is not, I don't know. I mean, it's thicker, but there's just something about it that just feels really good. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's kind of just right in that really useful stage. Sometimes when the knife is too thin, the handle's too thin, you don't feel like you can get a really good grip on it. Same thing with when a knife is too thick. I mean, I feel like that's all I'm doing is dealing with the handle, and it's just too much. All right, you guys, this has been look at the Civivi Incite. These actually go for about $100. I will leave a link in the description below. Feel free to use that link. That does help out the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. On your way out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Love to have you here all the time. Feel free to check out one of the other videos over here. And don't forget to hit that like button. That also helps out the channel. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave it down in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And until next time.